Hello, Taurus. This is your love and relationship reading for April 2016. I'm going to focus only on love and relationships for future readings because this seems to be the type of reading most people are requesting from me. If you would like more specifics on love and relationships for your personal life, or a reading on other things like career or finance or family, then feel free to contact me for a personal appointment. And my information is in the description. I do offer email readings for $10, and I offer other readings for 15, 30, 45 minutes, and an hour. So check out the link to my online appointment book. Okay. The cards have been pre-shuffled and cleared already, but I'm going to shuffle for just a few more seconds. Okay. I'm now going to cut the cards. Okay. Taurus, your first card, Death in Reverse. The next card, Sun in Reverse. Interesting combination. Page of Pentacles in Reverse. Based on these three cards, we're coming into the month of April with a negative situation still not turning around in a relationship. We have Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Pentacles are your energy. Pentacles represent the earth. We have the Tower. This will be in the center of your spread. And you have three major arcana so far. All of your energies, the Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, which are earth, are in reverse. So Taurus, you might be dealing with a very difficult situation. We have Five of Pentacles. This is the alienation card. Loneliness, being a victim, being helpless. The Hermit card is in reverse. This is heading into your future. We have Ten of Swords. We have Five of Wands. I will pull your outcome card at the end of the reading. You're going through a very difficult time with your relationships, Taurus. Your major arcana tell a very important story. The Death card, which means upright, it means complete closure and a new beginning. There's a very negative situation that refuses to be resolved permanently. And it is a thorn in your side. And it's preventing, because this Page of Pentacles is in reverse, it's preventing new opportunities. This is why our Sun is in reverse. So looking at your major arcana, you're still going through a difficult time. When we look at the Tower, which is in the center of your card, this is all about a huge crisis or disaster in the relationship that kind of threw you for a loop. And it's all about rebuilding because the Tower has been destroyed. Everything that was built up in this relationship has been destroyed for some reason. And so heading into the future, the Hermit, this is usually a card when it's upright. It's a card of contemplation, of striking out on your own to figure out solutions. But it seems as if whatever's bothering you here, you have so many cards of conflict and difficulty here. It seems as if you're not being given a chance to think things through, or this confrontation or conflict is so heated and ongoing, you're not taking the energy or the time or the space to really figure out what's going on. So just based on these four major arcana, you have 4 out of the 9, but it's still significant because it means that you're facing a major personal struggle in this relationship. And the fact that you have these pentacles showing up, 2 of your pentacles, and these are court cards, which can definitely point to a person. I think it's you. I think that you trying to take action or do something about the situation is being stifled. That you're this 5 of Pentacles is saying that you're a victim here, or you're helpless and you kind of feel that there's nothing you can do. I'm thinking divorce, a major breakup, custody battle. We're going into the future to where you will still have some struggles here. This is your 10 of Swords. This is the card where things are darkest before the dawn. So this struggle that you're going through, this rebuilding after the catastrophe in your relationship, you will need to, things will get just a little bit more difficult. But then we have this 5 of Wands, which is conflict. It's not as strong as 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is outright fighting. But conflict here is more competitive. It means like 2 people have competing agendas or different views on the relationship or how they see things, and they're fighting to win out. You're fighting to win this conflict in a good way. A lot of struggle. And you do have 2 5s here. So 5s can be that very, like I said, 5s can mean struggle here. This personal struggle in the relationship. And I don't think it's going to last for much longer. I think the next 3 weeks, I think the month of April will be you resolving and putting things to rest here so that you can move on. Now, in regards to the relationship, and what I'm seeing is that maybe there has been a breakup or conflict. It could even be a conflict with a third person who's been interfering and making things difficult, but for reasons, there could be a variety of reasons why this situation with the person who's interfering cannot be resolved. And it is leading to this sense of hopelessness that we see with the Ten of Swords. But I think you should hang in there. I think that you might feel alienated if there's someone who broke up with you and it seems as if they're moving forward, or it could be that this person broke up with you for the wrong reasons and you feel abandoned and betrayed, which certainly could be the case with this Five of Pentacles. These are things that are coming to me as I'm looking at the cards. An ex-wife who's interfering in a relationship that you might be having with an ex-husband or an ex-spouse. But whatever the case may be, there's been a huge, something definitely went wrong with the relationship and you're trying to recover or rebuild. And it's been so devastating and hurtful to you that you might really start feeling the pain of that. You might really start feeling, you know, can I get over this? This Five of Pentacles and Ten of Swords together means that you were really possibly stabbed in the back. And this might be a huge inner struggle, because Five of Wands can mean finding your inner strength to fight through this and win out over this. So this can not only mean a struggle or conflict with someone else, but it could also mean a struggle or conflict with you. Maybe trying to find closure or figure out why this person did what they did to you. That's one interpretation that I'm seeing in the cards. But I'm definitely picking up that certain things, a situation, a negative situation in the relationship is not coming to a close and it's not being resolved. And it's really having a huge influence on your energy, which are coming up reversed. Okay, and it's making you feel alienated, and it's making you feel helpless and that there's nothing you can do about it. And especially with this Hermit in reverse, you might feel like there aren't any other options. The Hermit is someone who seeks for guidance. You see this light. This could be light. You see this star in the lantern, this light. This could also reflect the sun as well. That this light and this clarity that you're looking for, because the sun illuminates everything. You're not getting clarity about the situation and you might feel hopeless and a little bit depressed. Now, as I said, this could be, you could look at this and say, oh, this is a terrible reading. It's so negative. But the tarot is simply reflecting things that are. It's not about whether something's negative or positive. This is the struggle and the conflict that you're dealing with. And I don't think it's going to last much longer. You have to work through it. But you can have a personal influence over this. I don't think you're helpless in this. And I think that with the Hermit, there is a chance for healing and figuring out what needs to take place for you to have the closure. Because this Death card in reverse is signaling that there might be something in the relationship or the relationship itself that needs to end, but you have to end it. You have to accept the closure. And I think this Tower has a lot to do with it as well, that there was a breakup. There was a change in the relationship that can't be repaired or put back together. It has a lot to do with accepting. So I'm going to pull your outcome card, Taurus, and see how the situation is going to end up. Interesting, a King of Swords. This showed up for Aries, I believe. Now the King of Swords, this is an air sign. It could have something to do with you. This King of Swords, intellectually, very smart, has clarity, makes decisions, makes judgments, firm decisions. And in a way, I see this as taking control of the situation and making decisions. This could have a lot to do with another person. As you know, court cards, I see you in this Knight of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles. This could be the other person. Especially seeing that you have this Ten of Swords, this person, this King of Swords is bringing these swords to you. It means that maybe you will need to confront or have some type of negotiation or working things out. That could definitely be another interpretation of the wands. But you and this other person, if this is about an actual relationship, not necessarily you single people, but this does definitely mean that this person is maybe still in the picture, and that in the future this will be heading towards a resolution or closure with this person. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll still be in a relationship with that person. I'm not going to say that for now, but it definitely seems like there needs to be a resolution from this incident or event that happened that was very traumatic and very difficult in the relationship. Okay? But you should know that it will work out. Even when the sun is in reverse, it can still have a positive effect because it means that there is a positive resolution that's coming. It's just not coming now. All these reversals mean that there's a certain situation that's making them reversed, but you still seem to have some control over how this situation plays out. And that's definitely indicated by the Five of Wands. You have to fight for your boundaries and you have to fight for what you want and what you need here. You just can't give up hope, as indicated by the Ten of Swords. Okay. So I am going to pull your angel card here. And this can be a very special message from your spirit guide, your guardian angels, Raphael, Archangel Michael. Oh. Well, this card immediately came out, and I think that it's very relevant to you, especially for you single people. The message from your spirit guide and angel is, if you get nervous, focus on service. What does that mean? It says, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. I think this definitely speaks to this conflict, not just making the world a better place in general, but how to make your world a better place. And I think you do have help, and I think that you do need to really be open to the answers here because, as you can see, your Hermit card is in reverse. You're not quite open to the answers and the solutions that you actually need to resolve this situation. And so I would encourage you to listen to your higher power here and really heed the advice, because your higher power will always help you achieve what's best for you. And maybe the answers might not be what you want to hear, but further on down the road, if you do listen, you'll figure out, yeah, that's exactly what I needed to do. And Taurus, you can be stubborn. You have the bull as your significator for Taurus. You can be stubborn in wanting your own way here. And it's very difficult for you to change, I think, in some respects. that might be what you need to do here. That your elements have become a little bit negative and you need to be grounded and stable and firm. And that's a good thing to have, but sometimes you can be too firm in your ways that end up being not for your best interests. Okay. So, Taurus, that was your reading for April 2016. There's a lot of positivity, I think, still in here. I think you're going to make a wonderful recovery from this. But it is going to be an internal struggle for you. A lot of acceptance. Stop feeling alienated. You're not alone. And you're not helpless. I hope you're enjoying the spring so far. The first day of spring was March 20th. So, as we head into sunnier and brighter days, I think Taurus, as we head into May, I think you'll start feeling a lot better. And I want to thank everybody for their comments, um, everyone for their patronage, the tip jar. I do have a tip jar, but it's not required. I also want to thank those of you who've been booking appointments with me. I really appreciate it. I love reading. So I'm glad once again I could help you and give you insight. So check out the description and you'll see links to contact me and how to book an appointment or become a patron, for $1 a month. It's no big deal. But I do appreciate the support all of you have given me. So enjoy the rest of the month. Have a wonderful April, and I will see you in May.